Want to learn more about the teams participating in today's contest? Pick up your official CMA program at any gift shop located throughout the venue. Tonight is bobblehead night. If your team wins, stop by customer service and receive your own Combat Champions bobblehead. Thank you for making Combat Champions what it is. Without your support and dedication, we wouldn't be here today.
What can we expect from today's matchup, Lynn? You've been keeping an eye on these two all season.
I have, but today will be a bit of an outlier, I think, especially after their last match.
Why is that, do you think?
Well, they left it all out on the field, and it didn't quite go the way anybody expected. This time around, they're going to be out for blood. They're looking to put a definitive end to this little rivalry.
Did anyone else just get goosebumps? Seriously, I think the hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
Better get used to it, Bear, because this match is underway. The halftime showdown is coming up next.
In mascot termination, your job is to take down the enemy mascot.
And if you're the mascot, you have bonus damage resistance. So go have some fun. When I got to be the mascot, I'd tell my team to take 5, and I'd go out there and single-handedly mop up the opposing team.
Well, I'm glad I was retired by then, because seeing Lynn Harvester as the mascot is one of the most terrifying things to happen in this league.
Looking for an in. Teams who communicate well are often the same teams who take home the trophy.
Empyrean Engineering wins the halftime showdown.
What a show! All right, partner, we gotta pay some bills. Time for the grievance of the day.
Empyrean claims that Fengsel had a busload of prisoners break down in front of one of Empyrean's towers, and that some of their tenants had to look at them.
They had to look at the prisoners.
That's what the paper says.
Wow. Today's grievances are brought to you by Ascalapico. Healing done right.
Hard to say how this is going to shake out. Both these teams are having a great show.
This is a very winnable game for either of them. Really, it's going to come down to defense here in the second round and who can hold on to points.
Well, you're always saying they need to put their foot down. Well, I'm telling you, they must be listening.
It's about time somebody did. They keep it up, they may just walk out of here with a dub. To capture a point, get close to the obelisk and stay there.
But watch out. Probably going to be trouble.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Enemy took point Echo.
Choose a class that'll accent your strike team comp. The more abilities you can combo, the better. The Assault class carries health packs for a reason. Placing one of those near a choke is a great way to keep your strike team alive.
Shut the kill streak down!
Their opponents are constantly trying to push them off balance, and that's what's keeping them most vulnerable.
That was supposed to be one of their focuses tonight. They knew it would be a struggle, and now here they are struggling. Base capture. No down payment necessary.
Enemy took point Bravo. Enemy took point Charlie.
Another kill shot. The wind's really at their back right now.
And the bodies are at their feet. You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
Getting kills is nice, but it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on down there, like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it.
Enemy took point Alpha.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Squads who communicate and support each other often succeed.
Go for sniper.
The more obelisks you own, the more spawn points available. Now go and capture those bases. Enemy took point Delta.
Empyrean Engineering wins. Well, with that win, Empyrean's tenants don't have to see prisoners, I guess.
Another match in the bag. Here are the numbers.
Lots of killing in that last round.
A decisive loss. They couldn't generate much of anything in that match.
Sometimes that's how the chips fall. You do what you can, you take the L, you move on. Next time, they'll take home the W.
Amen. Big props to the employee of the match.
Oh yeah, we saw this coming a mile away.
What a splendid matchup between two powerhouse rosters. Bravo, everybody.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by CDI. Put a ring on it. A ghost ring, that is. Hello, and welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. What a volatile matchup we have in store tonight.
Yes, this is shaping up to be a real kitchen of chaos. This is a particularly big matchup. Two Titans on the field, which is going to make things extra competitive.
I wouldn't want to miss this. We might just be in store for a rowdy dow.
Something to keep your eye on will be defensive posture. This campus in particular can split down the middle very easily.
I gotta be honest with you, looking ahead at this one, I'm not sure how this is gonna go.
Good day, Chief Combat Officer on the mic. I'll be providing key tactical information about the match. What say we go have some fun?
In TakeOver, teams score by controlling the capture points and eliminating their opponents.
Experienced champions know that controlling the capture points means controlling the battlefield. Let's get back to it.
Wait a sec, I don't want to be on the road anymore.
We've captured Point Charlie.
Champions are safe at home base. They can't take or deal damage. Climb!
Careful, strike team is down.
Fengsel Futures takes the lead.
Enemy took Point Charlie. Point Bravo is ours. Enemy took Point Alpha.
Buy your tickets now to watch Combat Champions live in the arena. Check out dates and purchase tickets on our website, combatchampions.com. Strafe right.
There's a dirt nap.
Call that a dirt slumber.
Enemy took Point Delta.
Here's something I like to tell new champions. You can spawn directly on your strike team.
Oh yeah. All you need to do is select their icon on the spawn screen to choose their location as your next spawn point.
Point Charlie belongs to us.
See ya! Communication, support, these are pivotal for victory. Watching each other's back and lending that helping hand will make the difference. Destroy those barriers. Create your own path. That's what they're there for. Go the distance!
Assess things each and every match, play for here and now, and let yourself have some fun.
When they find themselves falling behind, it can be hard to remember to loosen up. They do need that fun and that fluidity to get back in the groove.
You're the last one standing on your strike team. Be careful.
Because I could not stop for death.
He kindly stopped for me.
Now's your moment!
Hold on a sec. I don't want to be on the road anymore.
They need to get Red off the line. Force them to improvise.
That'll get them out of their comfort zone and let them wiggle their way back into this match.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Old coach of mine would tell the team, you don't get to decide who wins, you decide what wins.
Control the controllables. And one of the things you can control is your own fight.
Point Bravo belongs to us.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location. This match is starting to get out of hand, and it's looking worrisome.
They'll need to get out of these traps and fight back into the lead.
Then they need to start now.
Let's get this halftime showdown started.
Charges forward. That hurts. Slice left. End game. Nice move there. Oh, baby, it's a kill fest out there.
I'm worried you and I might be next.
Relocate. Be at peace. Taking damage.
Somebody bit the bullet.
Oh, they bit off more than just a bullet.
Combat Champions is hard. Death is easy. Forward momentum.
Oh, somebody bought the phone.
We're pretty cheap, too. Getting hit. That's gonna leave a mark. Strafe's right. Another dead champion.
When death smiles at you, it's best to smile back.
Lots and lots of likes.
Pixel Futures wins the halftime showdown.
Clutch finish. Well done.
Lynn, you got the grievance of the day?
Right here.
Pixel Futures claims Vesperium oil's drilling endangers the planet, causing a rise in oceanic tides. One of their hard anger properties is completely submerged underwater.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Galvanon. Feel like a lucky punk with Galvanon.
Doesn't it make you happy to see an offense come together like this?
Oh yeah, offense, defense, both sides of the field, they're gelling.
How many times have we said this over the years? This team is here to stay.
Over and over and over again, and I don't get tired of saying it.
Capturing obelisks is the fastest way to victory. They're worth more points and allow your team to control the arena. Point Delta. Point Echo is ours.
You're really trying to break those walls down. Vesperium takes one.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
What they're concerned about right now is the shape of the team.
There's rust in the gears. They change up the comp, they'll be just fine. Hear that beeping noise? Somebody just set off a metal detector.
Point Charlie is ours.
One thing now that we're gonna learn is how do they respond when they're on their back foot? Because there haven't been that many occasions when they've been pushed back.
Not to this extent, no, but you're right. We're sure to see what they're made of if they really want to stay in this.
I think they do.
Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle, brought to you by
Idalia Dairy Farms. Cheese made to please.
Their struggles may continue and start to bite them.
Word, it's looking that way.
Point Alpha is ours. Point Echo.
Strike team needs reviving.
Finding their lane?
Let's check in with the defense, see what's holding them up.
They're trying to fight back and be aggressive. They're just having trouble finding their footing. Eyes up.
So many likes.
Enemy took Point Delta.
They'll need to make something out of nothing here.
I'd love to see that capture percentage go up a little bit. That'd help. Capture royalty.
Enemy took Point Alpha.
With this control setup, where do you go from here?
Keep your eye on those obelisks. Make one grab at a time. Claw your way back into this thing. Boy, the art department really outdid themselves with the fireworks.
It's the people behind the scenes who make this happen as much as the champions we're watching now. That's for darn sure.
A timely assist.
Let's get back in the action.
Point Charlie belongs to us.
The next step in their evolution. The defense is there. There are still things to work on, but the offense is what gets people on their feet.
Today, we're gonna see the difference. I mean, yeah, this is good here.
We've captured Point Alpha. Enemy took Point Bravo.
Back in business.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
machine. A lot of good team play.
Everybody's getting in on the action.
That hurt.
Blue team needs to find a way to stop the bleeding.
Somebody call the doctor, they're flatlining.
I've seen champions punch a hole through a barrier and use it like a sniper's nest.
Enemy stole Point Delta.
They may be asking a lot of a young team here.
Yes, and finding different ways to handle every single match is going to be an uphill battle for these newer champions.
Woo, resupply.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
They're starting to get worried. They're probably going to start playing a bit more aggressively to compensate.
And putting themselves in vulnerable positions just to make some headway.
It's a risk, but it could work.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
Winner for Vesperium.
Only 2 minutes left. Stay sharp. We've captured Point Delta.
That's a lot of likes. With the assist.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
They're capturing my heart right about now.
Don't get sentimental on me, Bear. We're almost out of time here.
Get over it.
Fengsel Futures captures the visitor center. Don't fear the Reaper. Kill trade.
Open for business.
Match is over soon. Point Bravo is ours.
Fengsel Futures has won. Vesperium's going to have to clean up their act.
Let's take a look at the numbers.
It was a contentious match. It felt like a